Hello, welcome to the real world of real estate with Sean Policino. Thank you for joining us today. Let me just give a couple minutes to get some people in the room here. We are broadcasting live on Clubhouse. We are live on YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram as well. And we've got many guests joining us on the On Zoom platform, which if you're not familiar with On Zoom, it is very much like the Spotify or iTunes platform, but it's hosted by Zoom. So you can go to On Zoom. It's brand new, and you'll find lots of podcasts and broadcasters there, content producers, I guess is what you call it, there as well. And so give a couple minutes here. My name is Sean Policino. I'm your host. This is the real world of real estate. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen to show you our description of the podcast. It's 2 p.m. Daily, Monday through Friday, and we are a real estate show. We're going to talk about all things real estate, the industry, a career in real estate, what it takes to be a real estate agent, strategies, lead generation, the tools, the licenses, whatever it is you need to know. You can always dial in. We take live phone calls while we're on the show, and you can dial in at 818-338-8787. You can also come on to Zoom and come into the chat session. I'm going to go ahead and take a look at the chat there. So in case somebody has any questions, you can put there. If you want to be come on as on stage, like I could say, in Clubhouse and Zoom, I can invite you onto the stage and we can have a dialogue around anything real estate that you're having an issue with. If you're a real estate agent and you want to talk strategies, if you want to role play, if you want to talk about lead generation sources, where do I find leads? Where do I find, what systems do I use to farm neighborhood? Whatever it is that you'd like to talk about, that's what we're here to talk about. The real world of real estate, we're going to also take you on the road. I'm still working the details out there, but I'd like to take a camera on the road and record live events, recorded live with a buyer or a seller, an investor. You can sit there and listen in as if you were a fly on the wall. I'm going to keep an eye on Clubhouse here. So if there's anybody that has questions or wants to come on the stage to talk, please let me know. Thank you for everybody that has joined us. I'm going to get started. So I always bring an agenda to our meetings, but if somebody wants to be a guest and interact with me, then we can totally mastermind around whatever topic is, or whatever topic they have. But if obviously like this, where nobody's raising their hand saying I have a question, or I want to talk, or I want to chat, then I'm going to bring the agenda. Okay. And so my idea came from the real world, which used to be one of the first reality shows that we got to experience, where we were kind of living as a fly on the wall in this house. There was cameras in all the rooms, and we got to, watch the shenanigans and the craziness, the drama that goes along with every reality show you can imagine. So today we're going to talk about a lead generation system called RELO. And it's very unique. It is separate and apart from EXP. I'll tell you a little bit about myself and why I'm partnered with EXP, but it is completely separate from EXP. And what that means is if you're with Compass, if you're with Remax, if you're with Keller Williams, you too can use this lead generation strategy in your business. I'm going to also share one called Express Offers, which is, unfortunately, you do have to partner with EXP. I guess you could say fortunately or unfortunately. Unfortunately for you if you're with another company, but fortunate for me because I get to be your sponsor and your mentor and your coach and help you build your business. So it's never about you coming into our team or into our organization, which is called Libertas, which is Latin for freedom, and being on your own. You've got me and my team that's going to help you. Okay. I'm a producing agent. I'm a real estate coach. A little bit about me. I've been 16 years in the business. I've been with Keller Williams for most of my career, was with them for 16 years, and 10 months ago, I made a transition over to EXP. If you want to know the one reason why I made the change, because really Keller Williams is a great company. I love it. It's an amazing people, amazing culture. It's great what they've built. It's amazing what Gary Keller has built, because if it wasn't for what he built, EXP wouldn't have gone ahead and built what they've built. The one reason why I changed companies was for retirement. Very rarely do you ever hear of a realtor retiring. In fact, you may know some 60, 70, 80-year-old realtors out there. Well, I wanted to, semi-retire at 60, and I turned 50, and retirement was not something that I was prepared for. So the next 10 years, I am focused on preparing to semi-retire, okay? And in order for me to do that, I had to look at the real estate partner, the brokerage partner that I was with, and there's just no retirement options. EXP has 3 different retirement options. EXP gives me 10 different ways, or actually, sorry, 8 different ways to monetize my real estate license. And that's different verticals of income, which if you know anything about diversification, having a diversified, sorry, somebody just raised their hand and has a question. Let me go over here and so I can see the questions. Having a let me just finish this thought, and I will go ahead and, well, that wasn't very nice. That they just said something vulgar. We're not going to even include them. So if somebody has, has the goal of diversifying their income, it makes one income less important than the others, because you've got income coming in from different sources. Okay. And so with EXP, we have sales income, which comes from representing buyers, sellers, and investors. Okay. And you also have income that could come in from stock options, where if you sell a certain amount of real estate, EXP will give you back the company dollar and give it to you in the form of a stock award. They also have a stock option called deferring some of your commission into the deferred compensation plan, which allows you to buy 5% of your commission goes into stock each quarter, and you get a 10% discount on the stock when you participate. So these are the retirement options. That's why I left KW. And so for me, I still am going to sell the real estate I sell anyways, no matter what company I'm with. And so EXP rewards me in the form of a $16,000 stock award if I sell about 23, 25 homes. I've averaged about 37 homes a year in the last 16 years. So you can see why for me, it's kind of a no-brainer. So if you're a younger agent and you're just coming up and you're not selling that many homes, you could still participate in the deferred stock program. Okay. And they give you a discount on the stock for doing that. So enough about EXP, but one of those 8 ways that EXP gives us to make money is a program called Express Offers, which I'm going to share with you today. So that's the one that you do have to be part of EXP. Okay. So let's start out with RELO Funding. So what is RELO Funding? So when I'm working with a buyer, whether it's a Facebook lead, an open house lead, go ahead and see if I can boot this person because they're being very annoying. Let's see, participants. Okay, so apologize about that. We've got somebody in the webinar here that's not being very nice. Anyways, that's going to happen, right? So we're not going to let them rain on our parade. So RELO Funding is a joint venture between the agent and AmeriFirst Mortgage. And AmeriFirst Mortgage said, look, we like what Keller Williams has done. We like what EXP has done to the real estate industry. We want to bring that to the mortgage industry. And that's deals with loan officers. Now, you could be saying, why are you talking to me about this? I'm not a loan officer. That's fine. What RELO stands for is Real Estate Agent Loan Originator. And this is something that we do as a real estate agent anyways. And And it usually starts out with a Facebook lead comes in, or a sign call comes in, or your friend, your friend says, I want to buy a home. The first step is getting that buyer pre-qualified, okay? And you usually connect them to your preferred partner, your loan partner, your preferred lender, I should say. And the preferred lender gets referrals from you on a regular basis if they do a good job. If they don't do a good job, you go find a different preferred lender. But it's illegal for the lender to compensate us as agents unless we have our mortgage license as well. If we have our mortgage license as well, we can then legally get a referral fee. Problem is, most agents don't do this. So what RELO has done is, and most brokerages don't allow it either. So EXP does allow it with RELO. There is a special exemption. You have to check with your broker to see if Remax or Compass or the independent broker you're with allows you to do loans and the real estate. Now, I'm not asking you to do the loans. RELO is special in the sense that it puts a special, it's got a platform where, apologize, I got somebody texting me here with a possible question. What RELO does is they have a special platform where they put on an actual loan officer on the back end of the platform. So me as the agent, I'm just originating the application, which I do anyways for my preferred lender. So I'm going to go ahead and originate the application, meaning give it to the buyer. The buyer is going to fill out the application online, submit their financials. It goes to the lender. And in RELO's case, it goes to the lender on the back end, and they process the loan. What do I get for doing that? I now get a 0.5% referral fee on the loan in addition to the real estate commission. And this is a pretty big deal. What this would look like on about a $500,000 purchase with a loan amount of $450,000, it would be a $2,250 referral fee that I would get in addition to my real estate commission. Okay, that's a 24% pay raise. Who wants a pay raise? So this is only on conventional loans. On FHA and VA loans, you can't be legally, it's RESPA compliant, but RESPA also says on VA and FHA loans, you can't be both. But let's say you have a real estate team. Let's say you have other agents working on your team and you're not the agent. You could then get a referral fee on VA, FHA, and conventional up to a maximum of $2,500. You could also choose to do the loan and not have the backup loan officer on the platform. And if you do the loan, you get the full 1.5% commission, on the loan, in addition to the commission that comes from the real estate commission. So it's a pretty significant income stream. And that's why I say when somebody joins Libertas and joins my organization, they have the ability to have 10 ways of making money. I just gave you the 9th way. The 9th way is earning a legal referral fee on the loan originations that you're doing in your team or personally in your real estate business. Okay, another way you can make money is refis. As you're talking to the people in your real estate business, the sphere of influence folks, the new leads, you could ask them, are you a homeowner now? Have you considered refinancing, pulling some money out, using it to pay off debt? And if they say yes, then you can help them, and you can either earn the referral fee of 0.5%, or you can earn the full 1.5% commission and do that loan completely. Okay. So that's how the first part of RELO works. The second part, the 10th way of making money using the Libertas group, is the revenue share proportion. Now, EXP has a revenue share, which I'm going to explain real quick. This is a system where you invite people to take a look at the RELO plan, and I'm going to play a short video here to tell you what it's about. But I got it up here on the page what RELO is. You can send a video to them, and let's say they join, they choose you as your sponsor. You can now earn a share of every level below you, 7 levels down. Sounds kind of like multi-level marketing, but it's not. It's a corporate revenue share where RELO, AmeriFirst Mortgage, is giving you back a share of the profit for sharing the RELO program. And if you were to share this with 10 people, and 10 people were to do one loan a month, okay, on your first level, and each month you helped those 10 people find their 10 people, and you did this for 1 year, at the end of the year, if everybody in there, and we know that not everybody's going to find 10 people, and not everybody's going to do one loan a month, but we're just using this as just to demonstrate the power of compounding. That, for example, if I gave you a penny today and said, I'll double that penny every day, I'll double what you have every day for 30 days, or you could take $1 million cash right now in a lump sum, which would you choose? Hopefully you would choose the penny because of the power of compounding. At the end of 30 days, you'd have $5.3 million had you taken that option versus the lump sum of $1 million. So this is how this works. 10 people, you help them get their 10 people, and so on and so forth for 1 year. You do that each month. Everybody does one loan a month. You'd have $734,000 in income based upon the corporate rev share program in itself. That's separate and apart from your real estate income and your EXP rev share and your income from the stock options and your income from express offers, which I'm going to share with you next. That would be your income on all of those. That would be the income just from RELO. So yes, you do have to get your mortgage license, which is a 20-hour pre-licensing course. If you join RELO, they'll give you a discount on that course. You can start inviting people to join under you the minute you start the course. And then it's whatever the licensing fees are, which is $110 to take your test and $300 a year to keep your license active. Once you have your mortgage license, you now are legal through RESPA. It's been challenged in 33 states, and we have won all 33 challenges. And we're currently doing business in 44 states, soon to be all 50 states. So if you have any questions about this, you can call me at 818-338-8787. You can schedule a one-on-one meeting with me at calendly.com. That's calendly.com/Sean Policino. And you can schedule with me, or you can come onto the chat and ask questions. Okay, so the next thing I wanted to share with you is a program called Express Offers. So let me go back to RELO. Before I go on to Express Offers, let me play a quick video with you just to tell you about the RELO program, and then we'll go on to Express Offers. So give me a minute, take a watch this video.
AmeriFirst Financial was founded in 1989, providing Americans with home ownership opportunities for more than 30 years. We continue to proudly serve our buyers through a strong partnership with the real estate community. AmeriFirst's primary mission is to be the preferred mortgage lender of choice for the professional real estate agent. Our early awareness to the home buying customer process has inspired us to educate our real estate partners, as well as to find ways to help them increase their income year over year, especially in a time when tech companies are competing for their market share. Our real estate agents are getting the squeeze. Transactions, lower profit margins per closing. Loan officers are competing in the same space and getting the same squeeze. What this leads to is customers unknowingly increasing their risk by choosing low-level professionals for high-level financing. So really, guys, you have three solutions that you're facing to overcome the squeeze. You can sell more houses. If it was that easy, you'd already be doing it. You can make more money per escrow, which kind of goes against everything we're already talking about. But realistically, what you end up doing is you end up getting a side gig. I would suggest to you that you change the method in which the mortgage loans are applied. In our continued efforts to deliver on our promise to the professional real estate community, we've developed a system that invites you, our real estate partners, to become duly licensed, join our team, and assist with the front-end mortgage experience for your home buyers. This allows us to pay you a set commission on conventional transactions, as well as reward you for building a downline with your friends and colleagues. Let me introduce you to RELO Funding, a division of AmeriFirst Financial, to help you overcome the challenges of today's real estate professionals. So why RELO Funding? To create additional income stream for our partners so you can pay for advertising with a marketing budget that's going to generate leads and continue to build your pipeline. Look, guys, if you want to compete with these tech companies, what you need is a marketing budget. You got to compete with them and what they're doing to attack you. The way you get a marketing budget is through RELO Funding. Every time you close a transaction, a conventional transaction through RELO Funding, you're going to receive enough funds to buy enough leads to get your next transaction. So I know what you might be thinking. Is it legal? Is dual licensing allowed? Well, dual licensing is 100% legal. There is no federal prohibitions. The state of Utah is the only state that currently has a prohibition about being paid on the real estate transaction and on the mortgage transaction on the same transaction. Dual licensing cannot receive compensation, however, on FHA, VA, or USDA loans. There is a HUD component that does not allow it. So the big question is, how do I get paid? There's really two ways. The first way, for each and every conventional transaction that you close, you're going to receive up to 50 basis points, up to a max loan amount of $500,000. That means up to $2,500 for each transaction that you close and originate through RELO Funding. So let's do an example. Let's take a $500,000 purchase price. Let's say 10% down. With your broker, let's say you're on a 70-30 split. That's going to generate $10,500 from the real estate transaction. In addition to that $10,500, you're going to make an additional $2,250 from the mortgage side of the transaction. That's approximately a 24% pay increase. People in corporate America fight over a 2 to 3% annual. This is 24%. And it's not even talking about how many times you can rotate this money. Because each and every time you close a transaction, you're going to get more marketing dollars you can spend. And see how many times you can rotate it. 1, 2, 3, maybe 4 times a year. The second way you get paid through RELO Funding is by telling your other fellow professionals about it and bring them into your downline. And then they bring other people into the downline. We pay up to 7 levels deep. To get to that 7th level, though, you do have to have 20 agents that you recruited into your tier 1. So to show you the power of this, let's say that you're that agent who creates 20 agents. And let's say between what they were already doing and what they're doing now, with a new marketing budget, they're doing 4 transactions a year. So we're not talking you superstar agents. We're talking normal, everyday agents. And let's say that your 20 agents recruit 2 more agents each. And between what they were already doing in this new marketing budget, let's say they do 4 transactions a year. That would lead you, the person who started this downline, with a $734,400 a year residual income, whether you do a transaction or not. Now, the first question I get from everybody is, I'm not a loan expert. Do I need to become one? The answer is simple. You don't. We don't expect you to. We don't want you to. You have minimal work that we require you to do. First, you're going to send your customers to an online link. That is your personal link that ties your customer to you. You will be the loan officer of record. From there, it's going to go to your mortgage team. You're going to be assigned a Sherpa. For those of you who don't know what a Sherpa is the guy who helps the people get to the top of Mount Everest. They do all the heavy lifting. They do all the work. But the customer, the guy at the top puts the flag, he gets all the credit. Sherpa did the majority of his work for him. We're going to do that same thing for you. Now, in RELO Funding, we have 4 unique value propositions to serve you, our clients, to the highest level services available in the market today. Number 1, transparency. Up to this point, you rely on your loan officer to give you information. As a RELO loan officer, you have access to look and see where that file is at all times. You no longer have to call to find out. You will know every step along the way. Number 2, AmeriFirst is committed to the purchase market. We have a process that is going to ensure that your customers have the highest level of service. 3 is pricing. We take great pride in maintaining competitive rates for our consumers. The 4th is performance. If we say we're going to close a loan, it's going to close. If we fail to close a loan that we've said we close, we are going to pay your customer $15,000. Unless they are a first responder, a teacher, or a veteran, we pay them $20,000. This is only available with AmeriFirst Financial and RELO Funding. So to sign up and learn more, submit the intake form that was provided to you by the RELO professional. You're going to be sent a welcome email. You're going to get a job description. And you're going to get the details on how to achieve your mortgage originator license in the state in which you do business. Thank you so much for your time today. I appreciate you listening. I look forward to meeting each and every one of you and making lots of money together. Have a good day.
So that was the president of AmeriFirst Mortgage. Let me go ahead and get out of that and stop the share. Let's go back over here. We're going to go to express offers next. Let's see here. Sorry about that. Let me stop the share. Put my video camera back on here. Great. Sorry about that. So that was the AmeriFirst Mortgage CEO. And, you know, the real estate industry is made up of real estate agents. It's made up of title agents. It's made up of escrow agents, escrow officers. It's made up of loan officers. So we talk about, it's made up of, you know, people buying and selling and investing in properties, property flippers. There's tons of people in the industry of real estate. What we're saying is you can have a cloud brokerage that doesn't have all the expenses associated with brick and mortar locations, you know, electric bills and heat bills and internet bills and computer and furniture and all the things that go along with a brick and mortar location. And you can have a cloud-based brokerage that has multiple different streams of income coming in. If you still need to meet a client, you can meet a client at one of our Spaces location or Regis location, because you get a worldwide membership when you join. But you can have income coming in from the loan side of things as well as the real estate side of things. So Express Offers is a program where, and this is something that you do have to be part of EXP to take advantage of. You probably all heard of We Buy Ugly Houses. We Buy Ugly Houses is a franchise that was created around advertising to consumers that you could sell your property without the hassle of dealing with the market, without having to pay a higher commission, without having to make repairs, without having to fix, upgrade your property to compete with the rest of the properties that have been upgraded on the market. And it is the offer that comes in is obviously a reduced offer. It's a 60 to 70% of market value offer, because they're buying the home as is. You're skipping all the dealings that you have to deal with trying to sell the property in the open market. You're skipping all that. So convenience, you get a lower price, but it's more convenient. Okay, that is the We Buy Ugly Houses value proposition. And what they do is they go online, they have a landing page, they do advertising, I've seen them on advertising on TV, but they mainly average word of mouth, and they advertise through signage. They put signs up, little cheap yellow signs that say We Buy Ugly Houses. Call this number. You've probably seen signs in your community where it says, cash for your house, call this number. And these are property flippers. They're looking for inventory, and they're hoping that you'll take a lesser amount just to get it done with quickly. So what Express Offers does is it gives the 78,000 agents at EXP the ability to make a cash offer to their clients. You can actually use it to lead generate and go out and door knock these homes that look like they need a lot of work, and find out if the folks are looking to sell their home, but they're not selling their home because they can't make all the improvements or they can't make all the repairs. And this is where Express Offers comes in. Express Offers will give an Express Offers certified agent within EXP a cash offer closed within 10 days. They'll have an offer within 24 hours on that property. Okay, guaranteed. And the person that's the institutional buyers, that we have a network of buyers that are institutional buyers. They're companies that are buying these properties, renovating, and then holding on to them. Some of them are buying the properties, renovating, and then reselling them. In the case where they resell, the EXP agent has the ability to earn a commission on the front end when the institutional buyer buys the home. They also get to earn another commission of 2% on the back end when that flipper sells, when the institutional buyer flips the home. So you earn 4% commission instead of 2.5%. You get 2 transactions instead of 1, and it gives you the Express Offers program gives you the ability to go out and offer potential sellers the ability for a cash offer closed within 10 days. Okay, and if the buyer seller decides to take that offer, then great, they're done with it. If they don't take the offer, you now can have a conversation with them about you listing the home and bringing the home to market and what that would look like, and the commissions and the costs associated with that. And it's a segue into an actual listing agreement if they're not willing to take the offer from express offers because it's too low. So that's how express offers works. It's a tool that can be utilized and marketed just like the We Buy Ugly Houses franchise markets. You can do all the same things. You can put a flyer in a door. You can knock and have a conversation at the door. You can do Facebook brand awareness advertising. You can do Google pay-per-click landing page advertising. You can market to people that are in distressed properties that are in foreclosure. If you're a licensed agent in California, you can also get referrals this way by marketing nationally. And anybody in a different state that you're not licensed in, you would then refer them to an express offers agent, which is within EXP, and get a referral fee. So they call that express offers referrals. There's a way to earn referral fees that way as well. You can also go into the MLS. Some of the institutional buyers will let you go into your local MLS, find a property that hasn't sold, and submit that to them. And if they approve it, you can submit an offer at representing the buyer, the institutional buyer, on that MLS listing. So that is possible in many areas as well. Express offers is also available in 50 states, and it is one of the 8 ways that EXP gives you to make money using your license. It is considered an income vertical within our business. So again, if you have any questions about any one of these programs, you can call me at any time. The number is 818-338-8787. You can email me at seanpolicino@gmail.com. You can DM me on any one of the social media platforms that you'll find us on. It's either the Policino Real Estate Team or Sean Policino on that platform or that social media channel. I'm here to help you. iconcoaching.com is the coaching company that I'm a coach for. If you want to have coaching on recruiting agents for your company or how to do more production in your sales business, that's what we're there for. So you can check us out at iconcoaching.com. And my business partner there, Sean Kokoska, has sold over 4,000, over 1 billion homes in Denver. He was actually part of the number 1 real estate team in all of Colorado, and owns a national coaching company. So if you have any questions, I'm going to wrap up early today. It's 2:35. Join us each day for anywhere between 30 and 45 minutes, starting at 2 p.m. Pacific. You can find us on any one of the channels. We look forward to talking to you tomorrow. Have a great day and go find some business, make some contacts. Real estate is a contact sport. Talk to you soon.